Our next presenters just happened to call the bullet Dad. Welcome, would you please, Brian, Scott, and Brad, the Armstrong family.
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody! Cut the music! Home sweet home, Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to the Dog House. Well, you know me, that D to the O to the double G, always shot calling, white trash balling. Come on, y'all, and make some noise up in here. You damn right. Now, at the risk of breaking character, I want to shoot on you guys for a minute. I want to thank a lot of people, and I'll get it out of the way quick. I want to thank the WWE Universe for always supporting my family, not only when we were on the mountaintops, but when we were in our own personal valleys as well. So thank you. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the WWE, the company, the WWE, not only for this opportunity to stand right here tonight and induct our father into the Hall of Fame, but also opportunities they've afforded us in the past. So thank you to the WWE. And like Hacksaw, I too am a proud American. My father and I were in the United States Marine Corps, and though it's not real cool in the media to cover it anymore, there are still men and women in uniform over there fighting for the very security under which we do this thing here tonight. You know, 50 years ago, and about 20 miles north of this very venue, our father became engaged to two entities. One was our mother, Vita Gail Adams at the time. She is the adhesive unit that's held this family together through it all. Mom, would you stand up, please? She's the real heavyweight champion of the world. You know, the other entity he became engaged with was this industry right here, sports entertainment industry. And after 50 years, he still loves both of them, and the proof is in the pudding right here tonight. They both still love him as well. I don't know what else to say. I thought a bunch of crap up to say backstage, but I'm nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, and I just don't know what to say. Believe it or not. Do what?
You speechless?
Yeah, well, you better call somebody. No, we can leave all this part. We can leave all this part on the editing room floor, can't we? Thank you. No, you know, watching that video, the promo package that they put together of my father, all through my career and probably my brothers as well, we all thought we were uniquely gifted. We thought we had something special. But when I watched that video, I realized that we stole every bit of it from our old man. You know, I've never been prouder to say I'm my daddy's son as I am right now. So I guess I said all this just to get to this part. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, the Armstrong family proudly brings to you the newest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame, our father, our hero, Bullet Bob Armstrong.
407 years ago, no, wait a minute. You'll have to take this ring off my cold, dead hand. No, wait a minute. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Wait a minute. I got to get this right. I do sincerely want to thank the WWE for this Hall of Fame induction. For an old war horse like me, it means a lot. I'd like to thank my sons for that great introductions. Thank you, boys. My number 3 son can't be with us tonight, but his heart's here and our hearts are with him. We'll see him soon. I thank the lady that has been with me for over 50 years. And boy, when I think about that's over half a century, 5 decades. She raised 5 boys, that includes me. She picked us up when we were down, set us back down when we got too big for our britches. And I was told in later years by my oldest son, Scott, that she had the best wrist lock in the business. Because when they started dropping elbows on each other from the kitchen table, suplexing each other on the living room furniture, putting holes in our home with our elbows in the back of their head, trying every move they saw Dad do on TV, when she had enough of that foolishness, she applied that wrist lock. And brother, she was open for business. And I want to thank Gail. I had the easy part. I just had to ride the roads and wrestle. But my wife Gail has stood with us all this time. She never gave up on us. Look at you boys now, baby. WWE Hall of Fame, WrestleMania. It don't get no better than that, brother. And if it did get better than that, my heart couldn't take it anyway. Now, I know most of you folks remember the first professional wrestler you ever met or the first match you ever saw. I'm going to date myself here a little bit and tell you I remember my first time like it was yesterday. The year was 1945. World War II was just over. I saw the frowns on my parents' faces turn to smiles. But there was one man that was taking this nation by storm. It wasn't the president. It wasn't politicians. It wasn't any generals. It was a man called Gorgeous George. He was a master showman. And when he came to our small town at that time of Marietta, Georgia, he made sure that he sold out the house by going to a ladies' beauty parlor. And take my word for it, in 1945, if a man went to a ladies' beauty parlor, he could get shot, hung, or both. But he pulled it off. That night in Marietta, they had the biggest crowd ever to be in that building, a record that was never broken. I begged my father, I pleaded with him, please, Dad, take me to see Gorgeous George. So he finally gave in. We had to park way away from the building. It seemed like we walked a long way on my little 6-year-old legs. We finally got to the building and you couldn't even get close. But my father knew a policeman there and he edged us up to the front door. And when my father whipped me up onto his shoulders, I could see the ring perfectly from the bottom rope to the ceiling. And when Gorgeous George entered that ring, I really thought I was seeing an angel. He was dressed in gold from his head to his toe. He had gold pins just peppering that beautiful platinum hair. And to me, it looked like he was floating across that ring, back and forth, people out of their minds. I was petrified. All at once, when he started and got through strutting his stuff, he took one of those pins out and threw it out into the audience. And I'm here to tell you, folks, that's the darndest fight I've ever seen. Women were screaming, men were cursing, bodies were flying over that one gold pin. When the policeman finally got it all separated, an elderly lady came up and she had captured that pin. So when they helped her into that ring, she had blood running down her face and the biggest smile I've ever seen when she raised that gold pin and said, "I got it." God bless her. Well, from that time on, I was hooked. All I ever wanted to be was a pro wrestler. I think somebody up there likes me. I got to live my dream. For 7 years, I fought fire here during the day and I wrestled by night. But one day I had to make a decision. And standing here in front of you tonight, I think I made the right decision. I don't want to keep you all night, folks, but I appreciate you listening to an old war horse. And I'll say, may the good Lord take a liking to each and every one of you, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Good night.